right, elementary class. Here is a game that we are going to try to play. Probably we're going to start playing this in a very small group, one-on-one, maybe two-on-two would be the way we play.
Stay in your positions.
Let me turn her volume down a little bit. And let me just show you
Who's in this spot? Stay in your
what
position.
I like about this game. All right. So we have something we're throwing over the net right here. So what I'll point out to you, the net, it kind of sags down in the middle. If I was doing this with second and third, and maybe in fourth grade, this would be about 6 feet tall in the middle, and maybe a little bit taller, a few inches, like 6'6" on the sides. This net might be a little higher than what I would use. So if you're looking for something to throw the ball over, a clothesline might be good. Talk to mom and dad about what's okay to use in your yard. Maybe you have a fence that you could use to throw it over to somebody on the other side. All right, and there we go. We throw it over. We try to catch it each time. So when you start, it's going to be hard to throw the ball over all the way from the back, maybe. All right, we're going to use this class, I believe, uses mixed skills. So he can either throw it or hit it over the net. That's up to each player, I think. Okay, they rotated. It was actually her turn to serve. So she's going to use a volleyball skill. She's going to strike it over the net. All right, and we catch it and we throw it back over. All right, and they can pass it to teammates. These guys just kind of throw it on over each time. And when it hits the ground, they roll it under the net. And of course, a gym kid lets the ball go right between his feet. All right, we're going to use a serve skill, I think, to send it over. He's calling the score right now because that's a part of all volleyball, so it's good to learn. Oh, we have a mess. You see the one team cheering, and the other team just like, oh no, we made a mistake. It's okay. Calling the score again under the net. So what did that team do? They probably rotated and served the ball. So if you're going to play this game, this is what I'm going to show you. All right, if you play one-on-one at home with somebody, or you find somebody you can play with, or if you're just practicing throwing the ball over the net. All right, the two things I want to point out to you, like if you're catching the ball and you're moving to it, move your body so that the ball is in the middle of your body. Each time these guys have the ball in the middle of their body, it's pretty easy to catch. When they have to reach their hands in the back like that guy, that might have been out of bounds, but he was not in good position to catch it. All right. So let's just watch a little bit more. We have that rotation thing here. I'm saying watching more, but I know you guys watched some of this already. I just want to point out to you how good players move to where the ball is. So if somebody's throwing you a ball over top of a clothesline or a fence, or maybe if you've got a volleyball net, move to the ball. See, nobody moved to that ball, so it bounced. All right, so when you're at home and you're here or you're here and the ball's going to bounce in the middle, what we're going to talk about in class is one of these players has to say, I got it. If we look at these players, all right, using our red, yellow, green that we use for PE class for safe distances and social distancing. All right, right now we're on green. If the two players were to go to the ball at the same time, maybe it's more like a little yellow or red. Right. But if one of them says, I got it, let's say this guy right here says, I got it, and he moves to where the ball is in the middle. All right. She's going to know not to move in, and then we're going to be more of a yellow. So the thing we're going to talk about in class is calling I got it when the ball's coming to you and you're sure you're going to catch it. So if somebody's throwing you the ball over the net at home today, say I got it. If you're throwing it to yourself and you're throwing it as high as the net, right? Maybe you can say I got it and practice a little bit. And saying I got it is going to be a big deal part of class today. All right, guys? Give some volleyball or some throwing and catching skills a good try today.